What you doing, Otaku? I'm the AC, and I'm going to talk about the past week. I've been watching Studio Ghibli movies on HBO Max. Now, if you like HBO Max, you are not going to like the things I'm going to be saying about it, because if you've seen some of my other videos, you probably know that I shit on HBO Max a lot for multiple reasons. They're just super overrated because some Crunchyroll stuff went on to there. Of course, they're owned by the same company, so that's not really a surprise. And because Studio Ghibli movies are on there, and I don't like that. And I feel like a hypocrite for even saying that I watched them on HBO Max, but I did realize I was shitting on HBO Max without ever trying it. And that's not something I should be doing. I shouldn't be judging them or making all these, I don't know, accusations without ever even trying them. And it's not something I do a lot, but I have done it before. I did it with like Tam Tam before. I've come to conclusions without ever actually doing it myself, and that's bad. You should at least try stuff. So I finally used the week free trial of HBO Max for a few different reasons. One, I can't watch anything without an HBO Max trailer or some kind of advertisement for HBO Max popping up, and that already annoys me. But it works. I mean, it's kind of phenomenal. HBO Max's marketing team, mainly meaning they have a lot of money they can throw at marketing. But yeah, it does work. It eventually made me cave. But the only reason it made me cave is because about a week ago, I remembered Studio Ghibli movies are on there now, and I want to watch them. So they finally got me. I don't know if I was a sucker or I was like, hey, I actually do need to try this before I can give any opinions on it. So this video is going to be a few parts. It's going to be, I guess, a review of my experience using HBO Max. Also, it's just talking a little bit about my experience with Studio Ghibli movies. That portion is probably going to be a little smaller, so yeah, just get ready for a bunch of shit talking. You can probably guess, I still don't like HBO Max. I only had it for a week, and that was enough time for me to just not like it. I will say, it is pretty, a purposely good idea. What they do is to limit you to only a week, because yeah, they do have a lot of stuff on there. So if you had any longer, you could watch pretty much everything you wanted to. Only a week gave me not enough time to even watch all the Studio Ghibli movies I wanted. The other thing that I kind of found with HBO Max is there was a sense of nostalgia when I was trying to watch these movies. HBO Max's service made me feel like I was in middle school again when I was trying to watch a movie or some kind of show online, and it would take an hour to watch a 20-minute video because there's so much fucking buffering on this service. It took an hour to get through 20 minutes of a movie until I got sick of it and then just went on my day to do something else. So yeah, they're very limiting on what you can watch. I only got to watch a few of the Studio Ghibli movies because I just got sick of sitting through all the buffering. This is the worst streaming service as far as how it works technically wise. Even worse than Crunchyroll, which is astounding, really. I don't know why it was so bad. At first, I was watching it on my laptop because I don't really watch my stuff on the phone, and I would watch it on my TV like I do all the other apps. I mean, look at this TV right here. Usually, I would try to put something on it. Maybe like the HBO Max app would be on here, except for the fact that Roku TVs, they don't have an HBO Max. Maybe it's the fault of Roku, maybe it's the fault of HBO Max. Could not watch it on my TV, so I had to watch it on my laptop. It sucked on my laptop. It had a buffer all the time. I watch other stuff on my laptop. I use Netflix and Crunchyroll both on my laptop also whenever I don't want to use my TV. They work fine. HBO Max was terrible. It was so bad. Eventually, I was like, well, let me try the phone app, because for some reason they have a phone app, not a Roku app. It worked a little better. There was still some buffering. It was okay. It was almost as good as how Crunchyroll works. But I don't use my phone a lot. I don't even have it on me to show, but I don't use my phone. Especially these last few months, I'll keep it either on silent, I keep it off, or I keep it in my room away from me because I don't need it when I'm only at home. And admittedly, I don't talk to a lot of people. So using it was kind of, I don't know, aggravating, I guess, because having to keep my phone in my hand to watch a whole movie. Maybe other people are used to it, that's fine. The other annoying part, I don't have my phone. Where did I put it? Okay. Whoop. The other annoying part is I'll use my phone and I hold it a very certain way when I watch things. I want to hold it this way. You probably don't know what this is in relevance to, but I want to hold it like this. Well, for some reason, HBO Max's app can only make me hold it like this. I hate it. I don't know why. It's something really stupid and peculiar that shouldn't matter at all, but it really bugged me a lot that I had to hold my phone like this instead of like this. I sound like a madman, but it mattered a whole lot to me because I couldn't flip my screen, and I'm just going to stop there. So yeah, I'm not happy with my experience with HBO Max. It was just, I don't get it. They have a lot of stuff. The Max part, it expresses so much. They do have a lot of stuff on there, and it gave me the maximum amount of aggravation I've had ever trying to watch anything since middle school. Like I said, it was so bad. So much buffering. I didn't understand it. Everything else works fine. What are you doing? I don't know, but hey, I gave it a try. I just wanted to shit on it a little bit because of how much I disliked it. I was trying to give it the benefit of the doubt. Also, I came in this already pretty biased, so take that however you want. Like I said, if you're a fan of HBO Max, you're not going to like what I say. Or maybe this will open up your eyes to, oh wait, this service isn't as great as you thought. I don't know, maybe, I hope it does. I don't know. But yeah, I guess it's worth it, especially having watched the Studio Ghibli movies, which is the next part, which was supposed to be the main part of this video, is I finally got to watch more of the movies. I never realized how many movies there were and how many I haven't seen. I knew for sure, like, there was Spirit Away, Howl's Moving Castle, and then there was a bunch of others that I knew of. My Neighbor Totoro, I can't even remember the first movie they had on there. It was a long title. And Princess Mononoke, all those, Kiki's Delivery Service, all those I knew a lot about, and I never realized I never actually watched them. There's so many, and you know so much because they either get referenced a lot, because other people talk about them a lot. You talk about them so much that you kind of feel like you watch them, and that's how I was a lot with, especially My Neighbor Totoro and Kiki's Delivery Service. There was so much cosplay I saw so many clips, I saw so many people talk about that I felt like I watched those two movies already, when in reality, the only two I actually saw were, no, not two, Tales from Mercy, Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, I think that's it. And the others I knew a little bit about, and then these two I thought I knew so much about that I realized I never watched them. It's a weird thing. I will say My Neighbor Totoro, I was disappointed in. I thought there would be a lot more. I guess I was expecting more of a Spirited Away kind of vibe, but also this movie came out first, so I don't know what I expected. There was a lot less Totoro and cat bus than I wanted. But, you know, there's so many movies on there, and it is cool that they all are together on a streaming service, albeit not one I like, but, you know, it is a shame I couldn't watch all of them. My goal was to watch all of them, and all the ones I haven't seen at least. Of course, you know, HBO Max doesn't want me to watch all the things I want otherwise I would have no reason to come back. I guess they didn't realize they gave me a reason to never come back anyways. But, yeah, no, Studio Ghibli films, they're like the most well-known studio in anime. And it's like, it's something I should watch more of. It also made me feel guilty that I was taking advantage of a free trial to watch as many of these movies as I could, when I felt like I should be paying for them. And I do. If I could buy all of them, and that's something I'll probably look into, is buying all of the movies at some point. I have a friend who has them all anyways. I kind of want to do that too. So that's something I'm going to be looking forward to, and then I won't even have to worry about using a streaming service to do these. But yeah, that's just my little bit. I wanted to talk about Studio Ghibli. It's this weird thing of knowing something so well just to realize you actually don't know it. You actually haven't seen it. And that was my case. It was weird. It's just a weird realization I had that I want to share. And to share on HBO Max. But let me know what you think. Have you tried HBO Max? Do you hate it like I do? Do you love it for some reason? Or let's talk about Studio Ghibli. What Studio Ghibli movies have you watched? How do you pronounce the studio's name? Because that's something I've been debating about in my head too. Yeah, let's just talk about whatever. But if you like what I have to say, go and like the video. If you want to see me talk more about anime and all kinds of other stuff like that, go and subscribe to my channel. You can see when I do all that. But until next time, I'm the AC. Thank you for watching, and bye.